Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to another episode of Parkitect, where today we're moving on to the second scenario. Well, I guess third scenario, but I'm not counting the tutorial scenario as a real scenario. It's like a baby scenario, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, we're here in the second scenario, is what I'm going to call it, at the Chanute Airfield State. I think it's owned by the state. Chanute Airfield. A small airfield has been abandoned, and now its land has become available for use. This looks like an ideal spot for an amusement park, if you can work with the limited space. The old airport structures are landmarks and need to be preserved. In this scenario, we're going to need to have at least 250 guests in the park, but an optional goal will be to sell at least 400 park tickets. Another optional goal is going to be to complete all non-optional goals by the end of June in year 2. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with it here. So I did notice this last time when I was closing out Parkitect, that if we do click on our little park info button down here and go all the way to the right to the goals, it does give us a nice little reading right here, so we can kind of tell how far along we are coming. So let's go ahead and take a look at our area here, see what we have to work with. I might be mistaken, but I think we can only build on the airstrip. We may be able to build past here. Wait, we can figure this out. Because if we can only build on the airstrip, okay. So let's see. So if I'm going to put a path, oh my goodness, folks, we cannot put path out there. Okay, and it said we cannot deconstruct any of the buildings as well. I mean, who would want to deconstruct that little airplane right there? Look at that little guy. So, okay, I'm okay. So it looks like our guests are going to enter down this way here into the park right here. This is not path work. It looks like it is, but I believe that is just paint work. Yes, that is just some concrete put down and such there. So this is not path. This is path, though. This looks like where our employees will be entering and exiting the park. So let's go ahead and get started here with a path. That is usually a good place to start, I think. Actually, I'm not really too fond of those. Let's put in, what about you? Gravel? Well, that seems dangerous. Cobble? That seems expensive. Stone blocks? Well, that's even more expensive. I worked in concrete and stone work and brickwork, and I know that that is very expensive. Okay, so we're gonna go with the sidewalk slabs. That works. Oh, that's what we had anyways. All right, so there we are. We'll bring the path out to the main strip, all the way down. There is your main, almost like midway, I guess. We'll see what becomes of it. Maybe we just cover up the, like, I almost see this as like a path in itself, right? So we can almost go like that, and I think I dig that. Well, you know what might be cool? I haven't even looked at the rides yet. That probably would have been a good idea to look there. What might kind of be cool is to have a coaster right in the entrance of the park. What kind of coasters do we have? We have a Wild Mouse coaster, a mini coaster, and a junior coaster. We had the mini coaster in the first one, the small slow coaster that can't go very high, true. Junior coaster, a smaller, less intense coaster with no inversions, usually the first step in any coaster lover's journey. And then the Wild Mouse, I hate these things with a passion in real life. There's a lot of people that like them, obviously, because they keep making them over and over and over again. I don't know why. I see them as pain machines. So, Wild Mouse, though, the small individual cars ride on a track taking many tight, flat turns and bunny hops. Why don't we build that right here? And in this episode, I don't know, we're gonna risk it? We're gonna risk it for the biscuit? Yeah, we're gonna build it ourselves. I know I mentioned in the previous episode that I was kind of not too inclined to build my own coaster because of the kind of the finishing, not bug, or just kind of the finishing up a coaster kind of can be tedious at best. But I was playing around off stream, and off recording, and lo and behold, if you don't raise the coaster, which I typically raise coasters every single time I build them off the ground, because most of the time you see, or a lot of times you'll see that coasters are indeed off of the ground. But I did experiment, like I said, and do it without raising it off the ground, and it was a lot easier. So I figure, what the heck, we'll give it a shot. So while I do despise these coasters, I do know them very well, or pretty well. So hopefully I can get somewhat of a not like a realistic take on it, but at least something that looks like, you know what, I could see that in a pack. Because you know all those people that talk like that. I like how it switches the to drive tires when it needs to. Cool. How high is that? I feel like that's a little bit too far. That's a little bit farther than I'd like it to go. Yeah, right there. It looks pretty good. So let's give me a chain back. Thank you so much. Wabash. And then always what these things do. God, they're so stupid. I mean, if someone likes them, you know, obviously, again, people do like them, but good lord, I don't know what there's to like about them. For those of you who have never seen this coaster and what I'm about to do with it, and you're going to be like, wow, that would hurt a lot. Yeah, I know. I know. But this is almost exactly what they're like all the time. We can go a little bit quicker than that. Let's get it down a little bit more. So yeah, typically they do this like, okay, this is what we should do here is it should go down and then not go back up, and then it just goes back and forth like this. It does go down, but ever so subtly, and we can't do that in this game. And like Planet Coaster, we'd be able to get it exactly how they typically are, but you know, we have limitations in this game, which is fine. But yeah, it would just continuously go like this, back and forth, okay? But it would be going down at like half a degree angle, so it's still accelerating, but you're still and I hate these stupid coasters, man. I can like feel it when the coaster goes into the side of it right there. You know, you just look at it and you're like, yep, that hurt. Yep, that hurt. All right, and then what I seem to remember is that they kind of come out finally from like their painful gauntlet. There it goes. Oh god. And then it like turns out of it. And then I seem to remember it, they, like, stop you. Not, like, full-on stop, but it, like, stops enough to where you're just like, oh, frick! So we'll stop it to, like, 3 miles an hour, and then let it go again with just the regular, nope, like that. Have it go down and, like, turn back around. Oh, that almost worked out. It's just gonna look a little awkward like this, but... I'm laughing just because it's like, I don't know, I'm just being brought back to like some memories of when I worked at Disney, and they had this coaster there called, it was at Animal Kingdom. This sounds bad since I used to work there and I don't know the name of it. And yeah, it was Animal Kingdom, and it was a dinosaur ride. It wasn't the dinosaur ride, but yeah, they had a wild mouse there, and one of my buddies worked attractions for it, so like every single night, or yeah, in the afternoon, if someone was get off early, we'd go visit him at Animal Kingdom, and yeah, we'd get to ride that and stuff, and yeah, it was great. So let's actually switch around the entrance and the exit. So I'm gonna put the entrance right there. I kind of backed ourselves into a corner here a little bit. Oh, you know what? No, I can't fit. Okay, fantastic. My initial thought was that the exit wouldn't be able to sneak a path through here, but we can totally... Why do that when I can just actually literally show you? Is that a good... let's bring that down a little bit. And we'll even flip this. My bad. Let's flip this, the last little break area here. Let's flip it for a block break. All right. Block break is going to enable us to be able to put on more trains on the track, typically. So... I know it kind of finished kind of quickly right there with a little break and stuff, and technically I would like to have brought it back and done some stuff up in here and whatnot, but we're trying to win the scenario, right? We are paused, by the way, just in case everyone's like, oh my god, the game, you're going to lose all your money. Nope, we're paused. It's good. You can build when you're paused in this game. It's fantastic. But yeah, for what we are going for, this is fine for me. This is fine for me. Cool. So let's put that in testing mode. What the heck kind of noise was that? Like, let me see what these are looking like here. Is this where you do the trains and stuff? Yes. 2 trains. Well, I'm actually going to take that block out. That was my mistake. Block sections, I understand them pretty well, but they can get confusing a little bit. So I do think if you don't even use a block right there and you just do a break, it will enable the station to have more cars going. So that is fine. 2? Heck you. No, there we go. See 5. Yeah, let's do at least 5. I want this thing pumping guests, right? We're pumping people in and out. All right, so let's get a queue running down here. Let's do an old wooden shoe. I mean queue. Looked at an old wooden shoe. Oh, we cannot get rid of any well, except for the boxes. Okay. No structures. We can't get rid of any structures, actually, is what they said. So we will go ahead and do something like so, and then can we just bring this out? Heck yeah, we can. Look at that, my friends. Fantastic. And we'll kind of box this in a bit. Boxed in, perfect. I want to get rid of that like so. I want to start mapping out how we're going to have her backstage going. We're going to have shops right here, okay? Okay. And then, yeah, let's just start like that. Let's get another attraction in here. Plane carousel, I mean, duh. And I want this to actually almost be like the centerpiece. So, we are already not running out of room, but kind of running out of room. So if we put that guy right there, this guy right here, right? Right. Do that. Scoot you back a little bit there, feller. All right, and then again, I like to pull out. I know it costs. We're kind of wasting a little bit of money doing that. The reason why I do that sometimes is, especially when you have to plan backstages, is planning. It's all planning because a lot of series I've been watching on YouTube or just listening to generally people playing is the backstage areas are really messing people up, and I can understand that. Making the backstages, it's we haven't really had to deal with that in a actual gameplay element for a theme park game. It's usually just been like something that players will make up on their own. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different way of thinking with like I said, building backstage, just making sure guests don't see that, and it's also a little bit harder to plan around that as well. So the whole point being is that I like to kind of extend out my paths in the general direction and area I am thinking of going overall, just so that I know, like, hey, don't forget, like we need to keep X area open so that we can put Y and Z, right? So awesome. So we have 2 attractions. One of them a coaster, one of them a gentle ride. Let's go ahead and even it out here with the jumper. This is a awesome ride. I've been on this before at a local fair, and I like to think of it, it's like a this is gonna sound weird. It's a tummy tickler. Even when I said it out loud, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to say like what I think it is out loud. But yeah, I call it like a tummy tickler, where it's like a bunny. It's like a continuous bunny hop on a roller coaster, if that makes sense. So just airtime. They're fun though. They're fun little rides. If you've never seen one before, we will definitely be watching it in action, don't you, my friend? Let's get the queue over here. It's a really long queue. It's fine. Something else I want to kind of keep in mind is I don't want to make queues terribly long, lines terribly long. Reason being that the more time guests are in a line waiting, the less time they're out in the park spending money. And we like money here at BeyondDrewTV Enterprises. We like money a lot. So let's go ahead and get down. Oh, vending machine. So I don't think we're going to have to... Is this got to be supplied? I wonder if that has to be supplied just like the other things. I'm going to say no. Just because there's no back door to it, like the hot dogs and everything. You see how they have the back door? It kind of is implied that it needs to be supplied. I rhymed. I deserve a dime. I did that joke last time. I'm going to try to do that joke every single time. But let's go ahead and put down just basics here. So we have... Oh, custom... Oh! Okay. I see what that's all about. I'm not going to do that right now, the whole customizable shop thing. That will be fun to do in a sandbox mode, though. For if you want to create like really cool, realistic stuff and not have to worry about kiosks popping through, that customizable shop would be nice. So let's go and put down hot dogs. I realize I'm kind of stalling around here. So hoot dogs. Let's put down, we're going to need something to drink. What was that? I totally just heard a awkward noise. Anyways, soft drinks. There we go. Goes well with the hootin' dogs. And Let's get some cotton candy, right? Is that the only sweet thing we have? Yeah. Yeah, let's get some cotton candy. There we go. Perfect. And, oh, not right click. I'm playing too much RimWorld. You ever do that where you play a game, like, for a while? Like, you know, you might have a favorite game or a game you're addicted to at the moment. And then you switch games and you start doing that game's controls. Yeah, I've been playing the heck out of RimWorld lately. And I definitely just tried to do the RimWorld key configurations and stuff. Oops. I just did it again. There we go. Perfect. Let's hook this up. Oh, is that a spot right there? Oh, that's above ground. Okay. Cool. Phantasmic, which is a show at Disney. Do we have any employees? No. See, we don't have anything started now. So let's get one janitor, one hauler. Something I just realized we need to do. We need to be able to connect up our backstage just like that. Perfect. Buenissimo. What else do you need to run a theme park? Mechanic. Yep. Oh, I don't know why I exited out. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We did the shark last time. Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha. Let's do the robot. I don't know. Robots, planes, seems like whatever. And we're gonna have a faded suit robot. Like he's been around for a while. There he is. What's up, Beep Boop? Is that your name? Well, let me tell you something. Your name is now Beep Boop. Josephine? No. Beep. Last name? Boop. Beep Boop. We're gonna say hi to Beep Boop. Yep, and then we're gonna put a building around here. I feel like, I think with the amount of planning, I kind of like this. It was a little bit more planning is going into this than the first episode. But yeah, we might just get the park planned and then might actually run the park in the second episode. I try and keep these episodes around 25 to 30 minutes. I understand that I'm the same way, that attention spans can run a little short coming up on the, you know, plus half-hour time period. So I try and be consciously aware of that. Don't want to keep y'all around too long, right? And just like that. How are we doing? 12 grand still in the bank. Let's get some trash bins. Heck yeah, trash bins. Trash bins. Trash bins. Get out of there. Trash bin. Fantastic. Fantastic? I'm making up words now, everyone. First I did Phantasmic, ripped that off. Now I'm doing Fantastic and ripping and just making up words. You'd think I would just finally use the actual word fantastic, but you know, to be difficult. Let's see here. So building. The wood is kind of nice, but we probably want to do what they did here. So give me that. Oh, I love that actually worked. That freaking Pipit, man, is so good. Yeah, we're making a whole on building here. Kind of matching their style just a little bit. Keep it cohesive, you know? Keep it cohesive. We could almost make this a hangar and call it literally the hangar like gift shop or the hangar eats or something like that. Let's actually block that. All right. We will need an archway bunker here. Let's see. Can I see if you have an arch? Nope, you don't. I think these are just the regular windows, like wall pieces, like so there. So we will just keep it like that. Is there a separate thing for archways? Yes, there is. It's called archways. Not what I was thinking though. That's fine. So it must be under here. Oh, it is. It's right there. Ooh, it's called door. I'm okay. The color's gonna be off. Definitely understand. We will repaint that. Awesome. Let's get this color here. Perfect. Look at us. We are cohesive as heck, my friends. Second story. Should we do a second story, you think? I'm thinking yes. At least partially, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Bring it up all the way. Yeah, let's bring it up all the way. Cool. And then we will, bam, right there. Right on. Very cool. Let's get... I need to do the door again. I've realized we kind of forgot... Or I forgot to do the door back here. Perfect. We got the roof. Roof flat. Give it a little bit of a bump. Yeah. Like, bump, I mean like that. They didn't really do that over here, I just noticed. That's fine, because we're going to put on that border on top. There we go. Is this going to stick out? There's a little, we got these two little boop, 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 boops sitting right there. There we go. So we'll just bring it up just ever so slightly. Perfect. Can fix that, not a problem. We could just use a walls, alphabetical. Could just use a half wall here. There we are. I don't want to do that though, it's going to clip and it's going to look weird. So what we'll do is just go like that. Which that still technically clips. Oh no, I just realized that's not going to work if I do it like that. I do need to have an itty bitty, teeny tiny little sliver piece there. Oh no, Parkitect, don't do me like this. Parkitect, don't do me like this. It only has a half wall, a full wall, but not a little itty bitty quarter wall. Well, they got the archway like this. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Nope, because there's still a little gap right there. Well, heckaroony. So here's what we'll do. Nope, you can stay right there. We'll botch that. Nope, you can stay right there too. I promise it's fine. We will copy this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay, no problem. I'd buy that. I'd buy that. I know it's still kind of... Oh, what am I doing? I'm smarter. Be smarter. It's pretty much me saying, stop being so stupid. You can do this a different way. There we go. Half walls exist. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what we're looking for, my friends. That is what we are looking for. Okay. And copy that roof over. Come down a smidgen. Perfect. Stop it. I don't want to talk about the hot dogs. Awesome. And we covered up the two little boobies or whatever you want to call them over there. Perfect. Let's copy some more of this building. Like that. Oh, this is like a whole thing. Okay. I understand. Can you like see inside and everything? Oh, I don't like that. Control Z. Nope, there's no Control Z. Just kidding. Psst. Parkitect dev. Control Z, please. Thank you. I'd love that. I'm sure I'm not the only freaking person to want a an undo button, but you know, just in case, please, I would love an undo button. Control C. Thank you. So we have windows here, but you can't see through these windows. That's why they're the best windows. That was a sudden transition of music right there. But you know what we can do? We can probably make these around the same color. I believe that we can paint these, no problem. There we go. Go paint. Bam. Oh my goodness. We can, but it kind of painted it weird, right? I almost hit Control Z. There we go. All right, let's add some borders here and make it look a lot better because it looks kind of funky-dunky right now. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Border, thank you so much. Look at how much a border does. Right? That's a lot, is what I think. Stop it. I know why it's doing it, because I'm accidentally clicking on the box, but stop. And we need like a border that goes like through the middle of it. I like that. We'll have it match right there. Cool. Separation. Separation. It's the next hit single coming to the stores soon. Anything else? I mean, I know we have all this stuff that they did like that, but I'm kind of content with it just being like that. Now that I'm looking at it, this totally warrants to have another building right where the coaster is, but shh, it's fine. It's fine. mean. We're not going to talk about that right now. Perfect. Let's put in some fences. We can even actually, you know what? Heck it. Heck it to Smith. Who's Smith? I don't know. If your name's Smith out there, hello. Let's open the park. We're going to charge $5 for the opening of the park. Open! 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 Oh! We haven't seen our coaster crew yet. Let's follow while we wait for people to come in. Okay, that works too. Gosh, I love the sound design in this game. Oh god, here goes. Everyone hold on. Here we go. Here comes the first one. Oh! That wasn't so bad. Alright. Oh, here comes the second one. Oh! Oh! Third. Oh god. Ah. Oof. Oh, okay. This is fun. Oh. Ah. Oh. Yeah, those are accurate sound effects. As to what would actually happen. Come on, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to the pack. Come on, Mr. Hollerman. Mr. Smith. Everyone's Mr. Smith. Okay, so we need quickly some fences before they get in here. Don't look at our backstage. Fences, there it is. It's under the section called fences, it turns out. Curbs. Ooh, curbs. Like curbs? Oh my gosh, would you like that? Curbs. Okay. Fence. Yeah. No, not like that, though. I need a big fence, y'all. I need a fence that makes people go, what's behind that fence? And then someone from behind the fence goes, you'll never know. I like this fence. Perfect. Oh, we definitely need a fence right here. Look at all this area that people could die. And this is a U.S. park, remember, so we need do not die fences everywhere. I like that fence. It's only a BeyondDrewTV stream when you know that we talk about how awesome some garbage cans are and fences. Only quality content like that on this channel. So perfect. Fence that sucker in. We even do just a little bit more. That sucker. I like it. Gives it, dare I say the R word, not a, well, I guess I will, a little bit of realism, right? Right? And then everyone at the same time exasperated. No, it does not at all. You are high on your own supply. We're not going to put any trees or anything in there. That is going to be, I actually, even to up it a little bit more, I'm going to paint in the rest of the, oops, that's not the one. No. That's it. There we go. There we are. Look at that. There. Big old concrete slab. Game saved. Saved as auto park. All right. Oh, no. People are leaving. It's too expensive. Everyone's like, heck that. All right. 3. 12 times, 7 times. Okay, so we were pretty close with it. I might even bump it up to Trace 50, which means 350. Okay, that works. So, but I know I'm about to say something that a lot of you don't want me to say, but I think that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up there, my friends. Let's do a quick check of how we are looking at the first little bit here. Decoration, how we doing? Except for right here, fantastic. I know what I messed up over here. I just realized. Becky, could you stop screaming so much? I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying the park, Becky, but jeez, that's what I should have put right there. So that will help out a lot. Well, except for that, they can see that. But other than that, look at right here. We are doing fantastic as far as scenery rating is going. We have the basics of a park. We built our own coaster, so that's always an accomplishment. So next episode, we're going to pause right there. We are well on our way. We have 50 guests. Just to refresh your memories there, my friends. We need to have at least 250 guests in our park at any given time. Challenge, we need to sell at least 400 tickets, on our way with 50. We'll get $5,000 reward if we do that. We'll go ahead and need to also complete all non-optional goals by the end of June year 2 to get that gold set there. So, thank you so much everyone for viewing. In the next episode, we will go ahead and continue to expand Chanute Adderfields, I think that's what it is. So yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. We do pretty regular uploads of Parkitect, The Colonists, and other simulation strategy games, Planet Coaster, all that fun stuff. And yeah, if you like to do Twitch, I'm over on Twitch as well, just about every single day doing similar games like this, so go ahead and check me out over there. And yeah, if you could also give the video a like here, it very much so helps out the channel and the video. So until next time, my friends, y'all have a fantastic evening, fantastic day, fantastic whatever, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everyone.